this log split up. But I got to call it to the mailman. I had mail in the box. So these, it's just nice to know somebody still makes them. Regular old typewriter ribbons. So I've actually got here 4 ribbons for a total cost of about $11, shipped free. You know, for the old manual Smith Corona typewriters. Cool, cheap. Well, I thought that a lot of times, you know, it's so easy with new equipment to write. People think that they're right. The old manual said clunk, clunk, clunk. There's a definite thought process behind it. That's what the comments should be like. Make them think a little bit. Because I tell you, some of them comments, pretty weird. You know, I don't know if people are supposed to be on medication and they're off it or what they do, but it's very hard sometimes to make sense of them. Or at least I think they should, you know, like if you write a comment, think about it a little before you just bang send it. Because you see these horrible misspellings and all kinds of weirdness. Now this is another Brian box. It said liquid on the outside. So we can guess we have Moxie, which is going to be good as a hot day. Dog bones. Yeah, normally when I buy dog bones, what I buy them for is for the rawhide, and then I feed the dogs the scraps. But I flatten them out and make thongs out of the rawhide. A little bit of everything. Potato chips. We've got a maple candy, which might be interesting. Corned beef hash. Well, okay, I can't say that I've tried it. You know, it's something that you hear all the time. And I'm pretty sure these are Moxie. Nope, that's a dried beef. I guess I can't judge it too quickly. There's a Moxie. Yep. Well, a good one. Going on the kayak this weekend. Have refreshment. Yeah, let's look at it again. Oh, cat food. The cat really, it's kind of funny though. I haven't seen a cat for a couple of days, but it checks in every once in a while. But I think it goes off on jaunts. But when I get cat food, if I'm putting out cat food, that cat doesn't go far. And a whole pile of Slim Jims again. And more cat food. And more 45 brass. More Spam spread. Yeah, the smoked ham. Oddly enough, when I was in town the other day, I was trying to find some of this, and I couldn't find it for some reason. But this is a good thing to have on hand. That little cans of Spam or smoked ham. What they really work good for is in like scalloped potatoes. You know, you can make a quick meal. Really good stuff. But you can make scrambled eggs. You do a lot with that canned ham. That's a good thing to have on hand. Even more so than the chicken. Like I said the other day, all I could find was chicken. More 30-30 brass, which is good because you've got quite a little of it. But by God, when I go out there banging away with that thing, I could shoot up 50 or 100 in very short order. Yeah, some Winchester and some must be Federal. But, yeah, good thing 30-30 ain't hard on brass. You know, I was playing with that Swede and I finally split a case on one of them. You know, that's a little higher power cartridge. Well, set up again. Rice Krispie bars. And two odd pieces of brass. I'll have to show the one thing he sent. Yeah, these are 35 Remington. Now he sent some in one of the other boxes that they were a 308 case, but somebody had evidently expanded them out to 38.5 Remington. And I hadn't heard that that could be done, but he had picked them up at a range. You know, it's one of the things that always makes me leery about using a cartridge that is mislabeled. You know, that you pick something up and it might not be what it says it is. The only gun I do that for is for the Argentine, and I kind of hesitate to do that. But you know, if you have to do it, but it's nice to have brass that's properly labeled. And this is still, one of these days it'll be a 35 Remington, but they don't turn up that often. Well, particularly in what I'm looking for would be the Marlin. Very much like what my 30-30 is. Or even the carbine length. I could maybe do it for 35. I prefer the rifle length though. But someday there'll be a lever action 30-30 in 35 Remington. Yeah, well stocked again. Now back to work. So now I gotta dump this down, split it down the middle, split beams both ways, then with the extra left over I can cut boards. Then I got these big slabs of really nice oak. You know, well seasoned, really good clear oak. So I think these side pieces, I'm going to cut some boards off of these before I do anything, because I can get some good foot wide boards. And I've got the 24-inch bar on, so I could easily cut these. I'll do that next. That looks like awful nice wood to me. But thanks, Brian.